can we talk about Jerry Jones? Because this is absolutely insane.
I brought him in.
I actually talked about this yesterday, and it wasn't even like, it was outside of football. I was like, hey, this is like batshit. Like, this is crazy. Like,
I think he kind of gets to a point I agree with, but
it takes a while to get there.
He was on the Dallas radio station, The Fan. I believe he has a spot there like every week, right?
I don't think so, Silver. I don't think so.
Usually like a coach will do that, or, you know, sometimes they have a player that comes on it. Jerry Jones does it every week in Dallas because he needs the attention. So he went on the radio station, and this is what he said.
Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something, and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask why.
A job, or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Jerry, we're trying to figure out why the team is.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Okay, so that was part one.
Also, what the hell is that background, Perna?
Oh, that's hell.
Oh, okay.
That's for power rankings. That's hell.
Got it.
Your punishment's going to be to watch all my heaven and hell segments.
Jerry,
okay. Y'all really think you're going to sit here with a microphone and tell me all of the things that I've done wrong and without going over the right?
Yes.
Well, I was like, all right, Jerry, you don't need to call me out, one. But two, so like that part is like, okay, it's the threatening to like, hey, I'm going to remove you and get somebody else to ask the questions. I'm going to fire you from this radio show if you keep asking me difficult questions. And I think that there's a lot to go along with this. First of all, it doesn't help that Jerry Jones, who usually doesn't get the greatest press, and again, I agree with how he runs the organization in terms of like the fandom. I think he interacts with the fans really great, like the access that he gives, and that's just saw during 30 and 30, completely removed from any of this. The problem is that when you're the owner of a football team, right, an NFL team, you are going to be scrutinized automatically. However, when you're also said GM of that football team and you are involving yourselves in football decisions, then that is open for criticism because you are having a direct impact on the team and who you're not signing.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to football questions, fire away. Like, you should be open to that scrutiny because you put yourself in that situation to be asked those questions.
Yeah. No, that's fair. And Jerry went on to say, like, I was scrutinized for buying the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I was an idiot for buying the Cowboys. And I get what he's saying there because he did resurrect that franchise. He hired Jimmy Johnson. We did a whole Cowboys video, and what he did is impressive. But after that team wins 2 Super Bowls, he does one of the dumbest things in NFL history, and he cans his head coach. He fires his head coach and luckily, his team was so good because of all the work he and Jimmy Johnson did together. Big part of that was the Jimmy Johnson trade of Herschel Walker to build that team. He still won another Super Bowl with Switzer. But after that, I think his early success as an owner has kind of ruined the Cowboys' legit chances of ever getting back to the Super Bowl because you have a little bit too much confidence in yourself and your ability to build the team when, like, you didn't even want to give your head coach credit while you're winning. Those two egos, Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson, they both wanted the credit. That's what they wanted the praise for the team, all of the praise. They couldn't share it with each other. They couldn't be grown fucking men. That's why they had to part ways.
Yeah.
But he did say something that I do agree with. I'm going to just play this last clip.
Yeah.
So idiot things can turn into good decisions, okay? Smart things can turn into bad decisions. The facts are that when you make one, you don't really know whether it's going to be good or not.
Idiot things can turn into smart things. I agree, Jerry.
All right, so now it's time to play America's favorite game. Which sentence is worse? Okay, you have Jerry Jones, and then you have Woody Johnson coming out yesterday saying thinking is overrated. Which one? Which one?
I didn't see that.
Oh, you did. Hold on, we got to pull up the thinking is overrated. Hold on, it's America's favorite game.
Thinking is overrated. I actually, based on what Jerry just said, based on what Woody Johnson's saying, I think I could be an NFL owner.
I know.
Thinking is overrated. Idiot things can become smart things. Smart things can become idiot things. I am built to be an NFL owner.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Jerry? I actually don't think being an NFL GM is actually that hard.
Okay, I got it.
I don't. You rely on your scouts. If you have good scouts and personnel people, you listen to them. And all you got to do is disseminate the information that they work hard to collect and then make decisions.
All right, Woody Johnson, I'm making the trade despite that 2-4 start. You know, thinking is overrated. You have to look forward. You have to look forward to the games we're going to play each and every week and try to win all of them. You just have to go with your instinct and what's the best to build a team.
Hell yeah, thinking's overrated.
That's right, baby.
Dude, I'm built to be I'm going to own a football team one day.
I think you're going to do it, buddy. I think you're going to do it. I think that's the next step.
I think we can do it together. The GPSers.
Okay. Oh, we just need what, like 10 bill?
Yeah, 10 billion.
The question is who we're going to buy.
Super chats start now. Seahawks are for sale soon?
We should buy the Seahawks.
Oh,
you hate
let's
them.
do
I
it.
hate them.
First thing I do is I bring Russ back, baby. For $1. $1 a year, Russ. But
we could buy the Seahawks. So here's the thing, though. If we bought them, we got to push out the entire front office, right? We got to push out the entire front office.
Well, it's Schneider, right? That's the guy.
We will be a feeder team for the Broncos and Packers.
Yes.
Right? So we'll just suck all the time. We'll get like a really high draft pick, right? And then we'll trade those players and we'll alternate so it's fair, right?
No, you and I alternate years where
that's what I'm saying.
Defense, offense. You get your first pick on offense, I get the first pick on defense.
Exactly. We make it fair. We're not trying to rip anybody off, right?
We just want Broncos, Packers, Super Bowl every year.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Oh, and making the sea chickens our plaything to get there. Oh,
I think that, hey, that's Seahawks are one of the reasons why PackCast started. And now to be able to end the Seahawks because of PackCast.
Seahawks are one of the reasons I almost stopped doing YouTube. So
there you go. And now it will be because you'll own a football team.